I've got a message.
Von Helton's a mass murderer. He raped his wife. He raped his kids. He killed his mother.
Your body is a temple. Your body is a castle. So work it. I said just work it. Your body is a temple. Your body is a castle. So work it. I said just work it. Stay comfy.
I started the truth movement. I started the prepper movement. All these popular conservative things that everybody's, takes for granted today almost. I started all of them as a junior in high school. My name back then wasn't James Paul Von Helton. My name back then was Irvin Eugene Helton Jr. Well, Von, why did you change your name? I changed my name because they started screwing up all of my shit and my daddy's shit. They started screwing up our bank accounts. See, me and my daddy had the exact same name. And they started screwing up our bank accounts, our phone bills. Everything started getting all messed up. And it got so bad that Mom even approached me and said, I will pay you if you go change your name. So I didn't do a whole lot of research into the Helton background and whatnot. So I said, well, hell, James sounds pretty good. And Paul for a middle name sounds pretty good. I'll pick that, right? So I changed my name to James Paul Helton in Ohio. All right. So I changed my name to James Paul Helton in Ohio. So when I come down here to Kentucky, and I finally got settled in and everything, I started getting these phone calls. Hey, Mr. Helton, your alternator's ready. Or Mr. Helton, you need to come pick up your meds at the pharmacy. I get email, I get snail mail in my mailbox. Mr. Helton this, Mr. Helton that. And I'm like, what the hell? Why am I getting all this shit? So I go to the courthouse, just out of curiosity, how many James Heltons is there in this area? And the lady comes out of that it's a little back area there. She comes out of the back area, white as a sheet. And I mean whiter than normal. And she's like, there's 7 James Heltons in this area. I'm like, oh shit. Why didn't I name myself Rumpelstiltskin or something? Something that nobody has, So 7 James Heltons. 7 of them. And the bitch of it is, not a goddamn one of them is on the right side of the law as far as I'm aware. And it's like, fuck. Now you want to talk about somebody that really is being charged with murder and all this other gobbledygook. And see, that's where these trolls fail. They get this police report. James Helton committed murder. Oh, we got him now. And no, it's not me. Sorry, my name is Von Helton. And I'm going to get into that right now. So lady comes out white as a sheet. She says, there's 7 James Heltons down here. And I'm like, holy shit. What am I going to do now? She's like, you got to change your name. I said, I already changed my name. She said, you're going to have to change it again. So I did. So I reached back into history. Okay. And I changed my name to right there. James Paul Von Helton. Changed my name to James Paul Von Helton. And reached back into history, grabbed the Von, put the Von back on there, and bada boom, bada bing. It's these 7 James Heltons that are not exactly nice with the law that are doing all that shit. And it's all been documented. And not a bit of it is me. I'm a model citizen. I have no criminal record. And that just tears people up inside. Oh my God. You talk about fingernails on a chalkboard, man. It just tears these people up that I'm a model citizen with no criminal record. And so what do? They keep trying to give me a criminal record. Well, hey, let's accuse Von Helton of doing this and let's accuse Von Helton of doing that. There's a very infamous hate video on YouTube by these YouTube trolls where they see me reading allegations that they made to Clay County about me. All right. And I'm reading them off. Okay. But all they are is allegations. But I'm reading them off. So what the trolls did, they cut out the part where I'm reading these allegations and totally spun it around and tried to make them sound like they were convictions, like I'd been convicted of these things. Rape, murder, incest, whatever the fuck, you know. But no, they were just allegations. I was just reading a list of allegations that they made to Clay County. But see how they twist shit? They twisted it around, made it sound like convictions, and like, oh my God, Von Helden's a mass murderer, and Von Helden's a rapist, and Von Helden did this, and Von Helden did that. But see, the thing of it is, the real allegations, the real problems, the real things that happened were by these 7 James Heltons. They had nothing to do with me at all. Not a damn thing. You get it? But see, if you don't know that information and you just go watch their goddamn motherfucking hate video on YouTube, you're like, well, holy shit, Von Helden's the most horriblest piece of shit that ever walked the face of the earth. See? You can't go by what these fuckers say because they'll twist that shit around. They don't care. But yeah, there's 7 James Heltons down here. And so I had to change my name to Von Helton so that I would differentiate from them at a glance. That's by design. And I reached back into history and grabbed it anyway because what the trolls don't tell you, this is something else the trolls don't tell you, is that my father's father is Bavarian German. Somehow they keep leaving that part out. I don't know why, but they do. Now, my father's mother was Romanian, possibly a gypsy. Don't know. Don't really care. I think gypsies are cool any fucking way. But I like unique shit anyway. I like things that are unique and different and special and all that. Anyway, so funnily enough, how they, keep glossing over that fact. So I just reached back into history, my daddy's history, and slapped the Von back on there. Now you say, well, Von, the name Helton is a British name. Yes, it is. Until you slap that Von on there. When you slap that Von on there, now suddenly, nope, not British anymore. Now it's a German name. Von, isn't that cheating? Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. But seriously, yeah, you're right. The name Helton is a British name. But when you put that Von on there, nope, it's German now. They co-opted the name. They literally co-opted the name. There was a lot of, apparently there was a lot of cross-pollination going on, way back before the wars, way back before World War I, there was some cross-pollination going on. At least that's my understanding. Until I know otherwise, that's what I'm going with. But yeah, I reached back into history and grabbed that. And I'm utilizing it. Because, hey, I don't want to get thrown in jail for a crime I didn't commit, right? Yes, absolutely. So now you're getting it from the horse's mouth that every fucking charge, every allegation that these trolls have made was not for me at all. It was from another James Helton that lived down here. But the trolls won't tell you that. Isn't that funny how they won't tell you that shit? I wonder why. You would think they would be honest with you, wouldn't you? But no, they're not. And like I said, that list of allegations that I was reading, they took that and twisted it around and tried to make it sound like those were convictions. So when you come across a Von Helton hate video, you have several options open to you. You can say, okay, and you can engage these people and say, now, wait a minute. Can you show me a document from the police where he was convicted of a crime? No, they can't. They cannot, because I haven't been. I'm a model citizen. I don't break the law. And I'm very proud of that fact. Now, I did have a fender bender with a semi-truck up in Ohio. But even that wasn't on, it wasn't intentional. The semi truck was in the middle lane, and nobody knew what the fuck he was doing. And so he starts moving, and we're stuck there. And so he just, smooshes us. So even that one wasn't my fault. But anyway, point being, and then there was, I take that back. There was also Route 4, where this little Honda Civic comes zipping through the intersection at 90 miles an hour, smashes into my Mercury Lynx, and we sat there and spun for 15 minutes in the middle of Route 4. That was fun. So, enough said about that. But the point is that, yes, I had to reach back into history, tack the Von on there, so that I could differentiate myself from these other Heltons who have criminal records, actual criminal records. And then that way, when they see my name as Von Helton and not Helton, it's like, oh, okay, he's not part of this gaggle over here. Now, interestingly enough, the Heltons in Ohio are model citizens like myself. But for whatever reason, when they got down here to Kentucky, they all became criminals. I don't know why. I don't care, really. But I just, I know that they are. And the trolls keep finding more and more information about these other Heltons, excuse me. And I don't give a damn. They're criminals. Why do I care? Why should I give a fuck? I have no more fucks to give. So anyway, so now there's the background on me a little bit.